Workorder Explained. On the left-hand side, select Maintain. Select Work Orders. Select the work order you would like to view. This is the work order page. You will see it contains all the information you would need to know for this particular work order. The first box will contain the work order information, such as the property, the work order type, who the owner is, the client, severity, etc. You will see you can always change the property, and you will see anything with dotted lines underneath can be changed. You will see you can change the severity if you'd like to provide a reference number. You can always manually change the status. However, if you do this, please recognize a new set of communication will be sent out depending on what you change your status to. There is a created date. It was created by, who scheduled the work order, and if you would like to assign this work order to anyone. We have the due date, if we need approval, as well as the vendor's information, and you can always download the work order. On the right-hand side, underneath Financial, you can create an estimate or a bid, and as the work order is in progress, if you have a technician using our mobile application, you will see all of the actual financial information being updated as the work is being completed. You can also put in your access information here, such as if the tenant will be present, a lockbox, a key, or none. Tenant consent, we understand, is required in certain states, but in Minnesota, this is not the case. And any other details you may want to provide about the access information. In the middle of the page, you will find the title of the work order, which, as you can see, you can change, the description of the work order, and the task for the work order. Here is where you would find the owner detail and the tech detail. Now we have a box called Contacts. From here, you can send a text message to anyone. To send a text message, select your contact, then select Send Message. From here, you can text PM Toolbelt, for example, and ask, what's the update? As you can see, this message was sent, and it was updated in the left-hand side in our real-time feed. You can add and update any contacts you may like. So, for example, I have everyone checked that I would ever want to contact for this work order. But let's say Doug would never need to be texted about a work order, as well as Tammy Watkins. If you uncheck those boxes and select Add, now those two contacts were removed from my contacts list. On the right-hand side, you will have your tasks again. So once this is completed by your technician, if they are using our mobile app, this checkbox will be checked. You can always add another task or add a task from a template. If your technician is using the mobile application, here is where the materials will auto-populate if they are using the mobile app. You can always add a material within the work order yourself. And when you add the material, you can add the receipt image. You will also find related work orders. Related work orders is anything else that's going on with the property. So this can give you a good visual of what may be happening with the property. If you scroll to the bottom of the page, you will find the history section. You can always add a note to the section in case there's anything in particular you would like to say about this work order. You can always sort by the date of when it started or when the work order ended. You can sort by type. I personally like to sort by date of when the work order was first created. You will see all communication has the label of a yellow box. And then if I were to scroll down to the bottom of the page, you will see in a gray line box, click to select image or drop image here. At the top of the work order, I am going to schedule this to an internal vendor to show you how the work order page may look different. Right now, this is what the page would look like for your external vendors. Keep in mind, you can always email or download the work order. For the work order with an internal vendor who is using our mobile application, there are a few additional features within the work order. Let's say John Fix Anything changes this status to travel time. If I were to refresh my page, you will see the work order has changed to in progress. On the left-hand side, there was a notification that John Fix Anything changed his status to travel. And you will notice there is an additional feature called location tracking. If I were to select location tracking, you will be sent to a map. This is the GPS location for your vendor when he changed his status to travel. And then when he changes his status to working, you will see that we collected a GPS location for that, and that would be updated on the map as well, so you can see the distance that was traveled. Let's go back in the work order to show you what this means. You will see John Fix Anything changed his status now to working. And if I were to scroll down, you will now see there was a technician log. I'm going to sort this by when the work order was created. So when John Fix Anything changed his status to travel, it showed up as a technician log in blue. And this 323 Osceola Avenue is his GPS location when he changed his status. And then same thing when he's working. We will get a GPS tracking location of when they change their status. And that is everything within the work order page.